raffles, etc., to fund that scholarship. So if you get a chance tonight during your mission, go on out and get $1 a ticket, or you can get 6 for $5, and you can win that beautiful glass plate with that delicious fruitcake, handmade by Miss Alice and Miss Sarah. Also, what I'm going to do is after the show, once the show is over, you will stay seated, then I will do the drawings for the fruitcake. That will give our actors a chance to get back and out into the rotunda, where then you are invited to go in and meet them, as well as have some free cookies and punch. And every year we have two wonderful people. It's Mr. and Mrs. Warzinski, who set up a beautiful table with cookies and punch. And a lot of us from the organization help bake all the cookies. So we hope you will enjoy that as well. So have fun tonight. I think you're going to love this show.
Oh, evening, kids.
We're looking for a Christmas tree.
Well, what kind of tree did you have in mind?
How about a giant sequoia?
I think I got a sequoia left. How about this one?
That one's great. How much is that?
Well, sequoias are $1 a foot, so this one will be $6.
We've only got 5. Well, could you cut us a foot?
Well, I'll tell you what. Seeing as how it's Christmas, I'll throw in the extra foot for free.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Matt. Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas. Evening, Miss Alice.
Good evening, Mac. Say, I need your help.
Well, sure, Miss Alice. What brings you out so late? I was just getting ready to close up.
Well, it's a matter of a somewhat delicate nature.
Delicate?
Yes, I need at least a half a gallon.
A half gallon.
Yes, and I'd like Mr. Jack Daniels, if Seth has it.
A half gallon of Mr. Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey.
Shh! Mac! I have my reputation to think of.
Tennessee whiskey for a fine Baptist like you, Miss Alice?
Oh, Mac, it's not for me. It's for our fruitcakes.
Lordy, Miss Alice, you and Miss Sarah still baking fruitcakes? Y'all been at it for weeks.
Well, when you have to make fruitcakes for everyone in town, that takes a while.
Well, how many more do you have to make?
Oh, only 5 or 6 dozen. Oh, but catastrophe struck this afternoon when I ran out of flavoring. Here, can you get me some, Mac?
Well, sure. I'll stop myself first thing in the morning. I'll put it on your front step.
Oh, heavens no. I don't want Miss Sarah to know about this. Let's see, could you put it in the tea olive bush?
The one out front by the mailbox?
That's the one. That way I can get it when I go out to get the mail in the morning. Oh, but make sure you put it in a brown paper sack.
All right, brown paper sack. I'll get it there first thing.
Oh, you're an angel, Mac.
An angel, huh?
Well, I better hurry home. I don't want Miss Sarah to miss me. She's already mad at me for letting Tutti Frutti out of the house.
She loves that old cat, doesn't she?
More than me, I think.
And that old cat loves the crowd, doesn't he?
Old Tutti Frutti is quite the man about town.
She's always looking for that old cat.
Well, she's on the warpath when he's not around, so if you see him, send him home.
Oh, that I will, Miss Alice. That I will.
Behold, I bring upon you great tidings of much joy.
Oh, do you?
You were supposed to be sore afraid.
Well, I am pretty sore.
But you're not afraid?
Well, let me try again.
Okay. Behold! Fear not! Good. That was more like it.
How was play practice?
Great. I played little Gabriella.
Gabriella?
It was supposed to be Gabriel, but Ricky Roberts got the chicken pox, and none of the other boys wanted to be an angel. So Mama changed it to a girl, Gabriella.
Oh, Gabriella, weren't you a few days early?
Yeah, well, I was just out for a test flight. Gotta be sure things are right for Christmas Eve, you know?
Oh, of course.
Mama says that being an angel is one of the most important parts, because angels bring messages from heaven.
Messages from heaven, huh? Huh, how about that?
Sure got some pretty trees this year, Mr. Mack.
Thank you, Sally. I just cut them this afternoon.
I want a real tall one this year.
I'll save you the tallest one on the lot.
Bless you, my son.
Good night, Sally.
Good night, Mac.
Pop, you've got to talk to Mom. She's picking to be a sheep this year.
I thought you were a sheep last year.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't want to show partiality. Talk to her, won't you?
Sure, I'll talk to her.
Thanks, Pop.
Of course you know I won't do any good.
Pa?
Oh, you know Mama doesn't listen to me, little Bevo.
Oh, Betty Jane directed the Christmas pageant, Bevo?
Oh yeah, she's a McCord's Fairy Steven Spielberg, you know?
Oh. What you got there, little Bevo?
Prancer and Dancer.
What
Pop
happened? Yeah.
You remember, Mac? Crazy Benny Roberts gave his 2 rapscallion sons a shotgun last Christmas? And you remember the day after Christmas, they shot up half the town, including old Prancer and Dancer.
Oh, yeah. Those boys will end up in the penitentiary.
Well, at least the whole family will be together.
I suppose you're right. Speaking of the whole family, Sally stopped by earlier. She asked me to say we're the tallest tree on the lot.
Oh, Lord. I'll have to cut a hole in the ceiling.
Oh, you want me to loan you my saw?
You may have to.
Pa, you coming home now?
Nope. You run on, son. I'm on duty till 10. Oh, tell Mom to put my plate in the oven. I'll be home directly.
Oh, you can put Prancer and Dancer by the barn, and I'll get to them directly.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Mack.
Good night, little Bevo.
Well, I better be heading on back down to the station, Mac.
I'll see you later.
Take it easy.
Oh, I will.
Oh, Matt, have you seen Alice? I am put out with sister. We've got fruitcakes to bake and she disappeared on me.
Oh, Miss Alice was just heading home. She was here looking for Tutti Frutti.
Well, she ought to be. She let him get out tonight. She pretended he just slipped out when she cracked the door. I think she did it on purpose.
Oh, now, Miss Sarah.
Oh, she did. You don't know her like I do, Matt. She's always encouraging that cat to misbehave, and it doesn't take much encouragement. He's got the morals of an alley cat.
Well, he is an alley cat, isn't he?
Well, yes, but that's no excuse. Anyone can rise above their raisings. I told Mr. Tutti Frutti that 100 times. I'm just going to have to give that cat another good talking to.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, Mac, while I have you here alone, I wonder if you could do a little favor for me.
Sure.
Could you slip by Seth's tomorrow and pick me up a half gallon of Mr. Jack Daniels?
Mr. Daniels is a popular fellow tonight.
Now, it's just for cooking, Mac, but you won't tell anyone. I wouldn't want to start any idle gossip.
Oh,
It's fruitcake season, you know.
it wouldn't be Christmas if everyone in town didn't get one of your fruitcakes.
And we can't bake fruitcakes without Mr. Jack Daniels.
Oh, no. I'll stop myself and get it for you first thing.
I thought you could hide it in the tea olive bush up in the mailbox.
Oh, the tea olive bush? Someone might see it there. Why don't I put it in the pomegranate bush around back?
Okay, all right, thanks, Mac.
You're welcome. You want me to walk you home, Miss Sarah?
Mac Morgan, you know I am not that kind of girl.
Give me that red H, you nitwit. Yeah, my reason I'm not a nitwit. Mama says I'm a little darling.
Well, then your mom's a nitwit.
She is not.
Girls, whoa. Remember your manners. And remember to bring your coat hangers for halos, girls. Remember your angels. All right, let's go. Oh, Mac. Mac, I'll tell you, Mac. My patience and my deodorant have both been tried tonight. Oh, the whole pageant is going to be a disaster.
Oh, I'm sure we'll come together.
I don't know how. Just about all the kids have chicken pox, and today I found out that Willie Sykes, who was going to build our scenery, ran off with the girl from the Dairy Dream.
No one saw that one coming, did they?
Not a clue. No one even knew Willie liked ice cream. Oh, but it sure does put me in a pickle. What am I going to do about the scenery?
Well, I thought you used the same scenery year after year.
Well, I was determined not to use that old cardboard monstrosity for one more year. So after last year's pageant, I had Bebo carted off to the dump. Besides, this year I was hoping to use something a bit more realistic. But now... Mac!
Betty Jane, what is it?
Oh, this would be perfect!
For what?
We can put the angels in the hayloft and the baby Jesus down below. Oh, can we use it? Your barn for our set?
I don't think it'll fit in the parish house.
No, we'll do the pageant out here.
Out here?
Well, sure. Why not? The real manger wasn't in a parish house, was it?
Well, no, but...
You don't mind, do you, Mac? You do it for the kids.
No, I don't mind.
Great. You saved the day, Mac. I just gotta go make a few phone calls. We have rehearsal tomorrow night, but we won't be in the layer.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow night I was going to work on
Oh,
the
you're
Christmas
an
tree.
angel, Mac. An angel. Oh, wonderful.
That my wife you been kissing on? Gosh on that one. Hey, sounds like rain, Mac.
Yeah, you heading home?
Yeah, after I investigate a burglary.
A burglary. In McCord's Ferry?
So it appears.
Where?
Over to Miss Alice and Miss Sarah's.
Are those two ladies okay?
Oh yeah, they're fine. A little flustered maybe.
They say someone broke in?
Well, that's what they say, but we'll see.
What they say is missing.
Well, now they declare that someone made off with one of their fruitcakes.
How would they know if one's missing? They must have hundreds of them over there.
Close to 1,000, I think. But they're all wrapped in gingham and have name tags on them. Now, they say that the one labeled Florence Falco disappeared.
Who would want Florence's fruitcake? In fact, who would want any of their fruitcakes?
Yeah, they are hard as a brick, aren't they?
Yeah, but they did make a nice foundation for the new town hall.
That they did.
They say someone stole one of their fruitcakes.
Well, now, that's what they said. Now, I did ask, maybe one of them misplaced it. Boy, that was a mistake. Miss Sarah blamed Miss Alice.
Miss Sarah loves to bicker.
Doesn't she, though? Well, at least she's talking to Miss Alice. You know, for most of the year, she barely speaks to her.
You know, if it wasn't for their annual fruitcake baking, I don't think those two would ever speak.
Well, they're speaking plenty now. Oh, I better get over there and see if I can do anything to calm them down. Oh, hey, you want to come?
Oh, you know, I gotta clean up here and close it up. No.
Hey, Mac. Can you imagine a crime spree right here in McCord's Ferry?
I was wondering when you were going to get up.
Oh, is this your barn?
Yep. You sleep in barns a lot?
No, it was, raining last night. I, hope you don't mind that I camped out in there.
No, I don't mind. You want some breakfast?
No thanks. I better be going.
Well, suit yourself, Jamie.
How do you know my name?
Name tag. It was on your pack. My name's Mac. Mac Porter. Didn't catch your last name. Wasn't on the name tag.
Why don't we keep it that way?
All right. But next time you go commit grand larceny, I wouldn't do it wearing a name tag, even if it doesn't have your name on it.
Grand larceny?
Big word for a common thief.
I know what it means. What are you accusing me of?
A fruitcake disappeared last night from Miss Alice and Miss Sarah's kitchen.
A fruitcake?
Not just any fruitcake. This one was wrapped up in gingham, tied up in ribbon, had a name tag on it. It was a gift from Florence Felton.
So?
So guess what I found out here this morning? Right outside where you spent the night. And guess whose name was on it? Florence Felton.
Doesn't prove I took it.
Did you?
Look, I've never even heard of Florence Felton or whoever she is.
Not what I asked.
I don't like being accused like this. Let me get my bike and I'm out of here.
I guess this means you're not staying for breakfast.
Where's my bike?
Oh, are you missing a bike?
You know I am. It was right there in the barn when I went to sleep last night, and it's not there now.
That doesn't prove I took it. Are you sure you don't want some breakfast?
Give me back my bike
Or what? Or you'll call the police? Don't bother. This town only has one policeman, and he's busy investigating the McCord's Ferry fruitcake rustler. Say, maybe the fruitcake rustler made his escape on your bike.
I know that's not true.
Why not? You didn't eat that fruitcake.
No one could eat that fruitcake.
Yeah, hard as a brick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have taken it.
Look, I got lost. I was hungry. I saw light from that big old house over there. I looked in, and there on the counter were about 100 million fruitcakes. Well, no one seemed to be around, so I snitched one. I didn't think they'd miss just one.
Well, you still shouldn't have.
It's not like I robbed a bank or something.
2 old ladies live over there. You probably scared them half to death.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. It was just one fruitcake.
Well, you know what? It's just one bite. I'm sure it'll turn up sooner or later.
Look, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Hey, that's what happens when you turn to a life of crime.
I haven't turned to a life of crime. I told you, I was just hungry.
Are you still hungry? Here, sip. You know, Miss Alice and Miss Sarah would have given you something to eat last night if you'd only asked them.
Why? They don't even know me.
I don't even know you, and I just gave you breakfast.
Yeah, well, you ought to be careful just taking anyone in off the streets like this.
Why?
Well, they might be dangerous.
Good Lord. Are you dangerous?
No, not really.
Good.
Well, thanks again for breakfast.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That'll be $1.50.
I told you I haven't got any money.
Guess you'll have to earn some.
Earn some?
You know, I could use some help around here this morning. And if you don't mind working hard for a couple of hours, you could earn some money to pay back Miss Alice and Miss Sarah.
How much would you pay me?
25 cents an hour.
25 cents an hour?
Hey, I might be a kindly old man, but I ain't Santa Claus.
Thanks, but I'm not interested in a job.
Well, suit yourself, but I would have thought a runaway kid like you would jump at the chance to earn some spending money.
Who said I was a runaway?
What are you, a tourist?
Morning, Matt.
Oh, morning, Bebo.
Who is this?
This is Jamie. He's here helping me out with the Christmas rush.
I don't believe I know you, son. Whose boy are you?
Oh, he's not from around here, just visiting.
Just visiting, huh? Hey, I know you. Why, you're Rick's boy, aren't you? Well, that must be it. I can see the resemblance. Matt, why didn't you tell me your grandson was here?
Well,
Hey, is Rick here too?
No, Rick's not here.
Still in Atlanta, huh? You know, why your dad prefers that big city to our booming metropolis of the Ford's Ferry, I don't know. You know, it seems like just the other day when you were a toddler tagging along with your grandfather. Well, of course, you probably don't remember that, do you?
No, I don't.
Time flies.
Yeah, I suppose.
Would you like some coffee, Bebo?
Oh, why, thank you. Actually, I just stopped by to give you an update on the fruitcake heist, Matt.
Oh, you got any hot leads?
Well, that's what Miss Alice and Miss Sarah wanted to know. Called me at 6:30 in the morning to check up on the case. Wanted me to dust their back door for fingerprints.
At 6:30 in the morning.
At 6:30 in the morning.
What'd you do?
Dust their back door for fingerprints. I'm going to send it on up to the state crime lab.
Ooh, they got any fruitcake felons on file?
Well, no. But at least we'll have an official report to show the ladies. Anything to calm them down.
Those ladies still upset?
Upset? You just don't mess with those ladies and their fruitcake. To tell you the truth, I think they're terrified that they're going senile and that they did misplace it. You know, it would make their day if they found this fruitcake bandit. Don't hold your breath, though. Hey, you two keep your eyes open for anything suspicious, though.
Oh, we will.
Oh, hey, you know, I better be getting back to my rounds. Thank you. Hey, nice seeing you again, son.
Yeah, you too. Why'd you tell him I was your grandson?
I didn't. He kind of came up with that on his own.
You let him believe it.
What'd you want me to do? Tell him I caught the fruitcake rustler?
Why didn't you?
Well, didn't want to embarrass him. It's been so long since Bebo arrested someone, I'm not sure he remembers how.
You really got a grandson named Jamie?
His name is James.
Must not get here too often.
No, not too often.
And he lives in Atlanta. Isn't that what the officer
Look,
said?
what's with the third degree? You're the criminal, not me.
I'm not a criminal.
Howdy, Matt.
Oh, morning, Skeeter. How was work today?
Right productive.
Jamie, this is Skeeter Yarborough. Skeeter, Jamie is helping me out with the Christmas rush. He was just getting ready to make some stands for my trees.
Pleasure to meet you, son. Hope that's not working you too hard.
Oh no, it's a heap of fun.
You know, Mac, I thought I'd have to close the office for a minute. Couldn't get a bite.
Well, what were you using?
Well, I started with a heap of Tennessee. We are the hollow men. We are the hollow men. We are the hollow men. Headpiece filled with straw. Nothing. I couldn't get a bite. So I switched over to Allura T.S. Eliot. It was fantastic. I just couldn't get a bite, no matter what I used. Usually T.S. Eliot just bores them to death and bloop, bloop, bloop. They come floating to the top. But today, nothing.
Well, then what'd you do?
I switched over to Allura Shakespeare. There's not a catfish alive that can resist a bit of the bar. I used Macbeth. Double, toil and trouble. I snagged the mahooey out of those fish. I caught a mess up before I could get to Burnham Wood. Come to Dunsinane.
How about that?
I might trade a heap for a Christmas tree.
Tell you what, Skeeter, you keep your fish, we'll pick you out of the tree, and next time you make one of your famous catfish stews, how about you only put my name in the pot?
Well, I could do that, but,
Well, what kind of tree did you have in mind?
well, it can't be too big. I want to put it in my John boat again this year.
You're gonna put a Christmas tree in your boat?
Well, sure! It makes a great dump line once you turn the lights out.
Well, you know what? Just so happens we're running a special on John Boat trees this week. How about this one?
That's a dandy!
Well, here you go.
Hold on! I'm not going to take it right now. I'll come back for it later, if I can get my pickup truck running. But in the meantime, the next time I make one of my world-famous fish stews, I'll put your name in the pot.
I can hardly wait.
You too. Is that fellow all there?
Well, some folks in town do call him Scattered Skeeter.
Can't imagine why.
Me neither. He's the smartest man in town.
That fellow we just met?
Yeah, got him one of them PhDs.
You're kidding.
Nope, got him a PhD in engineering from Harvard. Oh, Skeeter's first love is poetry, but his daddy didn't think much of that, so he sent him off to college to get a degree. Well, Skeeter got that degree, came home, said, "Hey Daddy, here's that degree you wanted." Moved out, built him a little shack down by the river. He's been fishing and reading poetry ever since then. Yep, he's one of the smartest fellows I know.
Seems like a waste of time.
Well, not to Skeeter.
Yeah, I suppose. Now, if you'll tell me where my bike is.
Well, then I told Ethel, I said, "Ethel, I think it's silly spending all this money on nieces and nephews and cousins and such. And I told her I thought that we should draw names this year and just give one gift and be done with it." And do you know what she said? Do you know what Ethel said?
Who's she talking to?
Herself.
Well, she said she enjoyed giving gifts to every niece and nephew and cousins and such. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And she was going to give all of them something special and original, which of course means I have to give all those little darlings something special and original too. Well, so I thought I'd stop by and get a whirl of Max Whirligigs. Can't get more original than that. Oh, morning there.
Oh, morning, Randy Sue.
Where's your little friend? Don't tell me, I know. Why, it's your grandson. It's all over town that your grandboy's here. Oh, I knew your daddy's son. He was a nice fella. A little too nice. One of the few fellows in town I couldn't get to marry me.
How about that?
What can I do for you this morning, Randy Sue?
Well, I was out doing some shopping and I thought I'd stop by and give you some business.
Well, that's really nice of you.
Well, how much are your thingamajigs here, Matt?
Small, medium, or large?
I'll take the large.
Those are $5 a piece.
All right, I'll take half a dozen. Hey, it's mighty nice of you to volunteer your barn for the Christmas pageant. Betty Jane could just tell me all about it. Oh, well, it'll be perfect. Betty Jane always has the greatest ideas. Oh, thank you, ma'am.
What were you saying, sister?
I'm just saying, if I had been there, I'd have beamed that fruitcake thief over the head with my rolling pin.
Are you calling me a fraidy cat?
Well, you did let him get away with Florence Felkel's fruitcake.
Well, how could I have stopped him? He came in while I was, powdering my nose.
Powdering your nose? You shouldn't be powdering your nose when there's a burglar in the house.
Oh, Sarah, that's him.
Sure is.
You're Max's grandson.
Bebo told us you were here visiting your grandfather.
Mac's over there if you need him.
Oh, now why would we need Max when we have a handsome young man like you to help us?
Actually, you really need to talk to him.
Son, don't tell me what we need. We need a Christmas tree, for heaven's sake. It's for our Uncle Albert.
Ooh. How much for that one?
I'm not sure.
You like that one?
Why? Do you see something wrong with it?
Oh, it's scraggly.
Well, Uncle Albert was scraggly.
Uncle Albert was taller than that.
Oh, sister, do you want to pick out a different tree?
No, Uncle Albert's spending Christmas with you this year. You decide.
Morning, ladies. Sorry to hear about all your excitement last night.
Oh, thank you, Mac. Heavens, what can the world be coming to when somebody stoops so low as to steal a fruitcake from two old ladies?
Yeah, they'd have to be mighty desperate.
Oh, I've already called Jake down at the hardware store. He's putting locks on all our doors this morning.
Locks! Mama would turn over in her grave. The first lots have been put on that house since it was built 90-some-odd years ago.
Are you sure that's necessary?
Oh, you can't be too careful these days.
I suppose not. What were you ladies looking at?
A tree for Uncle Albert, although we haven't exactly decided.
Oh, yes, we have. How much for that one?
Oh, well, that little feller is $5.
$5, okay. Sister, do you have $1? I seem to be coming up a little short.
Alice, you've been coming up a little short all your life.
Do you have $1?
No, I didn't bring my change first.
That's okay, ladies. You can owe me.
Oh, would that be all right, Mac?
No, it wouldn't. Alice, you know Mother told us never to have debts hanging over our heads.
Well, all right, I'll tell you what. I'll go home and rob the cookie jar, and then I'll send the money back with your grandson here. What did you say your name was?
Jamie.
You know what? I can deliver it personally.
Oh, Jamie can manage just fine, can't you, son?
Sure.
Come along then.
Don't worry, I won't rob the cookie jar.
What do you think, ladies?
Oh, Evo, it looks just lovely.
I think you have more lights than last year.
10,000 more.
Gotta keep the power companies in business. Oh, I see you've met Mac's grandson. Jamie, isn't it?
Yeah, Jamie.
Well, meet my daughter, Sally. Oh, and this is her brother, Little Bevo. Little Bevo, meet Mac Morgan's grandson, Jamie.
You're from Atlanta, right?
That's what they tell me.
I've always wanted to go to a big city like that.
Now, Little Bevo, you remember we went over to Walterboro last Christmas? So, tell me something, little buddy. How are y'all doing over in Atlanta? Now, I know Matt goes down there and visits you guys all the time, but I don't know when's the last time we saw Rick over in this neck of the woods, though.
Rick?
Your father's son.
Oh yeah, Rick. I mean Dad. Good old Dad. Well, he's just great.
Oh, we always liked your father. Cutest little fellow when he was small.
Was he?
He sure was.
We sure do hope he and your grandfather have settled their differences.
Will Rick be coming for Christmas?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Dad hasn't quite decided yet.
How do I look, Bevo? Oh, I didn't realize we had company. You must be Mac's grandson. The whole town's just buzzing with the news that you're here.
So I've heard.
New hat, Betty Jane?
What? Oh, no, just something I threw together for one of the wise men. You know, for the Christmas play.
That crown looks an awful lot like my old mail bucket.
It is your minnow bucket, Bevo. See, I just stuck some old paintbrushes in the top for the plumes.
You My minnow bucket. You've ruined my minnow bucket. I can't put minnows in that anymore. It's got holes all in it.
Oh, Bebo, you don't ever fish anymore.
Well, what if I want to?
Use worms, makes better bait anyway.
Hey, Shane. Next thing you know, you'll be into my hunting phase.
Oh, I've already been into them. Caesar Augustus is wearing Bebo's hunting boots.
Betty Jane, my hunting boots.
So, what do you think of all of Bebo's decorations?
They're, unbelievable.
You ain't seen nothing yet, son. Go and get Buster, little Bebo.
Right. Come on, Sally.
Just you wait, ladies. I have a surprise for you. A big surprise. Every Christmas, I try and do something a little different.
That's different.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Bebo's gone whole hog this Christmas.
Sure have.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, Dave Davis went ahead and closed this barbecue place last week, and he was just going to throw his plywood sign out, so I decided to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. No offense, old fella. So, I brought Buster home and gussied him up.
Buster,
Buster the Christmas hog.
Matt helped me engineer.
real nice.
Are you going to be here for the grand illumination, Jamie?
What?
The grand illumination is where Pa turns on all the lights each Christmas.
All syncopated to music.
You should have seen it last year. Oh.
All that snow.
Snow?
We did White Christmas last year.
Yeah, we sprayed everything with
Well, bet that was something.
Yeah, except it killed the grass.
Oh, do you have a theme for this year?
Buster Saves Christmas.
Buster Saves Christmas?
Well, last year it was raining so hard that Sally was afraid Santa wouldn't be able to make it through with all the presents.
But then Pa told us about Buster, who helped Santa out on rainy Christmases.
Buster?
Sing the song you made up, Pa.
You'll have to help me.
All right.
Then one rainy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Buster, you old Christmas hog, won't you pull me out the bog? Then how the reindeers loved him, as he pulled them out the mud. Buster, the old Christmas hog, we really love you, bud.
Christmas! That's precious!
Catch on, Jamie.
Well,
Hey, it's a song that'll do it. Nobody ever heard old Rudolph till they wrote that stupid song.
People are going to love Buster, Bebo.
I'm sure they will. Well, at least they got the lights working.
This is dangerous, is it?
Nothing's dangerous with me.
Here, is that smoking? Oh gosh!
On the back there. Look.
It's just a few sparks. Nothing to worry about. Look, there, it's out already. Oh. Now will you look at that?
Is he dead, Mama?
No, honey lamb. He's just resting. I'll have him up blinking and blinking again in no time.
Sally, don't worry. Come on, little Bebo. Let's see what's wrong with you.
Well, we'll let you all get back to work.
See you on Saturday for the illumination.
Oh, you sure will. Come on.
all right.
Don't forget Uncle Elbert's tree.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I swear, Bebo, you're gonna burn the house down one day.
Hush up, Betty Jane. You stick to your blame with me handling the illumination. I know what I'm doing. See, here's the problem. It was just a little loose wire here. Still not working.
I guess not.
What'd you do with this time?
the sky is there still a different restoration?
Where's Miss Sarah?
Oh, she's coming in her other door over there on her side of the kitchen.
You have separate entrances?
Oh, yes. Mama died and left us the house. Sarah insisted we split it right down the middle. So we did.
And you never go on Miss Sarah's side?
Oh, no. And she would never step foot on my side either.
Seems kind of strange.
Well, when you have a sister as strange as Sarah, you have to learn to make accommodations.
Where do you want your tree?
Oh, right over there with the others. That would be good.
You already have a whole slew of Christmas trees. Why do you have so many?
You get Uncle Albert's tree in.
Yeah, it's over here. Does Uncle Albert live here with you too?
Oh no, Uncle Albert's moved upstairs.
Way upstairs.
You have a Christmas tree for someone in your family who's moved upstairs?
Oh, lots of them. This one's for Mama. Cousin Rachel's is over there, and Papa's is by the door. They're spending Christmas with Miss Alice this year. Next year, they'll be on my side.
It's our way of remembering.
Oh, nice. Well, better we get back to Mac's place.
Oh, you can't go yet.
No.
We have to pay back first. Let me get the cookie jar. Here we go. Here you go. And here's a little something for your trouble.
10 cents. A whole 10 cents.
Sister's a big spender. You've embarrassed the boy, sister. 1 nickel's plenty.
Well, thanks again.
Oh no, you can't go now. Not yet. Sister, where are your manners? We need to offer the boy a little refreshment.
I was just about to.
Okay, now let me get your jacket
Oh,
off.
leave my jacket. My cap.
So you can stay up on us. Sit yourself down.
Here you go.
There's a stick in here.
Oh, that is not a stick. It's a piece of cinnamon.
Oh. What else is in here?
Mulled cider.
Cider? What's it made of?
Cider's made of apples.
Tunky Studemeyer's apples.
Tunky Studemeyer? There's really someone around here named Tunky Studemeyer?
There are 3 of them.
Big Tunky, Little Tunky, and Chunky Tunky. How about a piece of our fruitcake?
Oh, there is nothing that tastes quite like our fruitcake.
Oh, I know. I mean, that's what everyone in town says.
Then you must have a piece for yourself.
No thanks. I really have to be
Oh, just 1 little piece.
but I don't think I have time to...
Oh, it is Mama's secret recipe.
All right. But just a little piece.
Good. You better get started then, sister.
Started?
Yes, to bake a fruitcake for you.
Now? You mean it's not already baked?
Long to make one.
But why can't I just eat one of those?
Oh, those are already spoken for. Here, let me tie it.
Hold still, sister.
Your apron is breaking, sister.
It was on your side, that's why I broke it.
It ain't.
I know you think it's going to take long, but it doesn't take that much time. It'll be shorter than you think.
Oh, some people think making fruitcakes takes a long time, that you have to age them. But that is just an old,
Wives' tale?
yes, and since we've never been old wives. Oh.
You just are trying to make a fool of me. You're always trying to make a fool of me.
Now, sister, don't go into one of your tantrums, please.
You're just trying to leave me out, aren't you? She'd leave me out of everything if she could. Why, if she didn't need me to make my half of the recipe, she wouldn't know I was alive.
Now, sister.
Don't now, sister, me. I know when I'm not wanted. You just go ahead and mix up your half of the recipe with your new little friend there, and when you're done, you call me and I'll mix up mine.
Whoa, what's the matter with her?
Oh, Sarah was born with a chip on her shoulder. She's made a career out of hurting my feelings, and she's very good at it.
Well, I'd give her a piece of my mind if I were you.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
I don't have any to spare. Well, we better get your fruitcake in the oven. Here. Let's see. First thing, bam up some nuts. There you go.
Bam them up?
Yes, what I do is I put them in a dish towel, and then fold this over like this, and I bam them up with an old Coca-Cola bottle. See? But don't make them too fine.
Like this?
Yes, that's good.
How many of these do you need?
It's a secret.
Secret?
Yes. When Mama died, oh, God bless her soul, she divided everything in half for Sarah and I equally. She gave Sarah half of the fruitcake recipe, and she gave me the other half. Each Christmas, we put them together, and we make magic. Oh, but it's a top secret recipe. We keep all the ingredients in brown paper sacks, so no one knows what's in them. Now, you go over there, go ahead, while I check and see if we have everything. Oh, let's see. Butter, sugar, eggs, milk, and golden raisins, citron, apricot, and a mess of bound up pecans. Okay, Jamie, come on back. Now, what I need you to do is measure out 3½ cups of flour. Everybody knows that flour is fruitcake. No secret to that. No! You have to sift the flour first.
Sift?
Yes. Haven't you ever cooked from scratch?
No. We microwave everything.
No! That's like sending your food to the electric chair. That's it. Let's see. See, it's not that hard. Okay. Nothing like a little flavoring for a fruitcake. Okay, I'm gonna put some in there. It's vanilla extract. Just a minute. Not vanilla extract.
No, ma'am.
Okay, sister, come on in. Oh, you better hurry. I imagine this young man is getting hungry.
Well, if you hadn't lollygagged so and made such a mess, there wouldn't have been nuts all over the floor. We'd be finished by now.
Well, call me when you're done.
All right, now let me get started on my half. It's top secret, you know, boy. You stand over there while I gather the ingredients.
All right, I know the drill. Hey, you think I could use this phone while you're making your half of the fruitcake?
Sure, you can use that one. I won't have to pay for it, it's Alice's.
Columbia 434-7671, collect Jamie Jameson. John? Jamie, I'm glad you answered. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I got my bike and camping stuff. I rode as far as I could. What? No, don't tell them anything. Good. I wanted to rattle them a little. Yeah, I knew Mom would be. What? No, don't. Hey, Mom. I'm fine. What? No, I don't want to talk to you. No, Dad, I'm not going to tell you where I am. Just put Mom... What? No, I'm not hanging out with a bunch of drug dealers. No, I'm not going to tell you because you wouldn't believe me. Just put... What? No, I'm not up to no good. What am I doing? I'm making fruitcake.
Hey, Mac, you got any mallards?
Yeah, I got these two right here.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow, they match. Won't they look great on the mantle?
That they will.
How much?
$5 for the pair.
There you go. You think Hildy'd be surprised on Christmas Day?
I think any woman would be surprised to get those on Christmas Day.
Woo, I can hardly wait!
Hey, Mac.
Well, I wondered if we were going to see you again.
It took me a while to get away from Miss Sarah and Miss Alice.
It takes everybody a while to get away from those ladies.
I think I'd still be there if they hadn't run out of flour and sugar.
Did you get Uncle Albert's tree delivered?
Yeah. Did you know that they have a Christmas tree for all of their relatives, even the dead ones?
I wish everybody did. I'd sell a lot of trees.
Well, here's the money for their tree. They gave me a nickel tip, too.
Those ladies always were big spenders. Now don't you spend it all in one place.
They baked me another fruitcake, too. Do you want it?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Oh, I could use another handful.
Hey, you think I'd have my bike back now? I mean, spending an afternoon as a kitchen maid ought to be a pretty good payback.
I suppose you're right. I'm sure your bike will turn up in a day or two.
Look, spent an afternoon helping out Miss Alice and Miss Sarah. I figure we're even.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, now give me back my bike and I'll be on my way.
Well, where are you going to go?
That's my business. Now give me back my bike.
Huh. I hope it turns up soon.
Look, I've enjoyed a little visit to Mayberry, but...
Now, why do you call it Mayberry?
Because no one here has any real problems.
Oh, and you do.
You wouldn't believe.
Well, someone sure licked the red off of your candy, didn't they?
What does that even mean? I didn't know that when I ran away from home, I'd have to learn a foreign language.
You ran away? From what?
From all the crazies at home.
And you ran away to this town? Listen, son, I don't know what on earth possessed you to run away. But don't you think you ought to give your mom and dad a call and try and catch things up?
I did give them a call. When I was at Miss Sarah and Miss Alice's.
And?
Let me put it this way. We didn't patch things up.
Running away never solved anything.
It gets me away from my dad.
Oh, that's what it is. Listen, every kid has a fight with their dad now and then. That's no reason to run away.
What do you know about it? You ran away from me first.
Say what?
One day, he just walked out. He left me, Mom, Susan, and John. Just left. Not a word. He was gone for 6 months, and then, about a week ago, he comes home, says he wants things to be like they were.
And they weren't?
No!
What'd your mom say?
Great. Welcome back.
Oh, and you don't think she should have?
No. I mean, I don't know. I tried to accept things, only
what?
Only he started to get on my case. Wanting me to be home at certain times, wanting to know where I was every minute of the day.
Well, and then what happened?
Well, one night, I stopped by Russ's house after basketball practice. I lost track of the time. When I got home, he was waiting in the doorway for me. Wanted to know where I was, why I was late, and who I was with. Well, when I told him it was none of his business, he said that he was my father and had a right to know. Well, I told him that, as far as I was concerned, he had stopped being my father 6 months ago, and that I had done just fine without a father then, and I didn't need one now.
So what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
There you go speaking corn to him again. What does that even mean?
What's good for him is good for you.
Exactly. He said that as long as I live under his roof, I live by his rules.
And?
I told him that maybe I wouldn't live under his roof anymore. That if he could walk out whenever he wanted, so could I.
And you did?
Yeah.
And how's that working out for you?
We're not yelling at each other.
Well, you're not talking either. Maybe now he'll listen that you ran away and got his attention. That was the reason you ran away, right?
Maybe.
Well, you know what? At least you got one thing in your favor.
What's that?
It's Christmas.
Christmas. God, I hate Christmas. Christmas at my house is always like the 4th of July. Everyone's sitting around, waiting for the fireworks to go off.
Listen, son, you gotta go home.
I can't. Don't make me mad. I just need some time. Please.
All right, at least not tonight.
All right. Shepherds to the left and wise men to the right. Larry, where are the other two wise men? Well, didn't they know we had play practice? All right. Holy Family in the middle, and sheep over there by the shepherds. There'll be angels plenty to be way up in the
I told Betty Jane she could use my barn as the set.
Mrs. Dansworth, Laura says we should bat, and I think we should ball. Bat, ball, bat, ball!
Why don't you just go ahead and bleat any way you'd like to?
E? G? Don't be.
Oh, bleat. Bleat. That's what the bas and the bas are called. Bleating.
Where do you want this refrigerator box, Mama?
Right there, little people.
What is the box for?
That's no box. That's Bethlehem.
Now this year, I thought we'd go back to the King James Version.
Mary's not going to be the version this year?
Oh no, that's Virgin, there it is. Mary's going to be the Virgin, but this year we're going to use the version of the Christmas story from the King James Bible, from St. Luke. I like this version because I think it's the prettiest.
Then Meredith won't be able to play Mary this year.
Oh, why, Meredith? I won't. Oh, Meredith. Sammy, this is exactly why we do the Christmas story every year, to remind boys and girls to love one another. Children, Christ came into this world to bring peace and goodwill towards men, not for them to slug it out each December. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am. Sammy?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't I be an angel instead of Mary?
No, we already assigned the parts, Meredith.
Well, I don't see why you can't change them. You changed Gabriel into Gabriella so Sally could play it.
Well, none of the boys wanted to be an angel, if you'll remember.
I don't know if you should fool around with the Bible like that, Mrs. Dansler.
Yeah, next thing you know, well, wise women.
And that'll never happen.
All right, now can we get on with this? Good. At our last rehearsal, we were just about ready for Caesar Augustus to make his appearance.
I don't think Caesar Augustus is going to make an appearance this year, Miss Dansler.
Oh, and why not, Sammy?
Because that's Tommy Roberts, and he has the chicken pox too.
Oh, great. Now what am I going to do? There's hardly an unspeckled kid left in town.
What about Jamie?
Jamie?
Next grandson.
What?
You must be heaven sent. Yes. And you're just the right size.
Wait a minute, I
Have you
can't.
ever had the chicken pox?
Yes, but I.
Very good. Perfect. Mac, you don't mind if I borrow your grandson for a little while?
Oh, I don't mind. Do with him what you will.
Excellent. All right. Grandma Dansler, would you bring me that costume? Little Bevo, take Jamie into the barn and let him try on Tommy's costume.
Costume?
You'll love it. It's a dress.
Toga, little Bevo, toga. All right, now, shepherds and sheep to the left and wise men to the right. No, left, over left. All right. Angels, get ready.
All right.
Francis, you start here with the taxation section. All right, taxations. Okay. It came to pass in those days where a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that... Oh, Jamie! Now, Jamie, like a proud Roman emperor, come downstage and summon your servant.
We don't have a servant, Mama. Sam Collins has the chicken pox too.
Oh, well... Little Bebo, I'll give you a promotion. You can play the menial servant.
I don't want to play Weasley's servant.
I need your help. The show must go on. And I'll cut your tail if you don't help me out here.
Okay, I'll do
Very
this.
good. All right, Francis. And a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. Now, deliver your line to your menial servant.
Go forth and tax all the world.
I'm not taking orders from some guy in a dress. Okay, what did you say, Almighty Caesar?
Okay, well, why don't we skip over that part and go on to the inn?
The end? Great, let's go home. Everybody!
No, not the inn, the inn, where they stay. city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be taxed with Mary, his wife, but there was no room at the inn. Hold hands, Sammy.
Do we have to?
You have to.
But what if she has cuties?
I do not have cooties. I'm sure you don't, Meredith. Now hold her hand. Sammy.
All right.
Francis. But there's no room at the inn.
They forgot to cut a door in here, Miss Dantzler.
Well, we'll work on that tomorrow, little Skeeter. Just go ahead for now.
Right. There's no reason for me to get out of this box because there's no room at the inn anyway.
All right, what do we do now?
Why don't you sleep in the stable?
The stable?
Oh, yes. We've got a Christmas special on stable rooms.
We'll take it. How do we get there?
I was afraid you were going to ask that. If I could get out of this door, I would show you. It's around back.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
And so it was, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered and brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in a manger. Oh, no, she didn't wrap him in a manger. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger. Oh, she wrapped him in swaddling clothes and lay him in a manger.
Right.
What's a manger?
It's a feed truck, dummy.
Don't call me a dummy. Oh, gently, Mary, gently. Now the shepherds come on, shepherds. And the animals came on, 2 by 2. No, the animals did not come on 2 by 2. You are in Genesis. The only animals we have are sheep. Sheep! Oh, and they were in the same country, shepherds abiding in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord, Miss Dancer, you stupid sheep are too loud and no hear what I say. Sheep! All right, very good. Now you sheep are doing just fine, but you're going to have to baw a bit softer.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, keep going, Francis. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them and said, Sally!
Oh, Lord, Mama, there's chicken pox in heaven.
Morning.
Morning.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Well, you're just in time. Here you go. I hope you like blueberry pancakes.
Thanks. I could eat a horse this morning.
How about a pig? I got some pickled pig's feet.
Pickled pig's feet? You're kidding.
About what?
Nothing. I think I'll eat mine later.
Oh no, they're really good with pancakes. Here, try it. How's that taste?
Like rubber.
Oh, you got a good one. How'd you sleep?
Pretty good.
You know, you don't have to sleep in the barn. I told you, I got a spare bedroom.
No, the barn's fine. I like sleeping out in the elements anyway. I used to go camping all the time with my,
With your dad?
yeah.
Listen, JD, I really think...
Morning, Matt.
Oh, morning, Bebo. Peter. Who all you got with you?
Well, me and Skeeter probably take little Bebo, little Skeeter, little Larry, little Sammy, little Billy, and all their buddies out deer hunting with us on this fine morning.
Well, you you got a good morning for it. Hey, you boys have any luck?
Hey, I'll show him, little people.
What happened to you?
He got his first buck this morning.
Looks like he got you.
Nah, you just feel blood all over your face whenever you get your first buck.
That's barbaric.
Yeah, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm mighty proud of this little fella.
And it only took him one shot.
And he got a 10-pointer.
A 10-pointer. How about that?
10-pointer?
Yeah, it's when they have 10 points on their antlers. You know anything?
Now, little Bebo, you know city folks don't shoot a lot of deer.
Nope. That's because they're too busy shooting at each other.
Now you know. Teasing you, son?
Yeah, I know.
Pop, can we have a breakfast now?
I suppose so, little Bebo. Hey, y'all want some breakfast now? We got plenty of RC colas, moon pies for everyone.
No, thanks. We already ate.
Yeah, we have pickled pig's feet.
Pickled pig's feet? Whoa! You're gonna fatten them up on gourmet food like that?
You sure you don't want a moon pie?
What's a moon pie?
You don't know what a moon pie is?
No.
Lord, man, you better shake this boy up before you send him on back down to Atlanta.
I'll try.
Hey, y'all see anything sooner or later? Later! Sooner!
Who's sooner and later?
Our deer dogs.
Best deer dogs this side of Danbury.
Come on, little Skeeter. Let's go look for him.
You want some coffee, Skeeter, Bebo?
No, I thank you, man.
Sure.
I don't mind if I do, actually.
Yes, sir. Today's the day that little Bebo will never forget.
Yeah, I remember the day I got my first deer. Here, hold that for a second. Seems like it was only yesterday. I remember it was Saturday, 6:14 in the morning. Raining. We were down by Lowfall Lane. Now, we got up early, and it was about the first light when my dad dropped me off by my stand. It was by an old persimmon tree. It was freezing cold, so I huddled down in some leaves and fell asleep. A rustling awoke me, and there he was, as close as from me to you. Slowly, ever so slowly, I raised my gun, held my breath, and then, gun knocked me down. I shot a branch off an old hickory-nut tree, fell down right down on that deer. Kerblam! You know, my daddy was real proud of me that day. Real proud.
You know, it's just not Christmas unless you're shooting at something.
Yeah, I'm just glad little Bebo got his first buck this holiday season. Make it a Christmas he'll never forget. A special day.
Old Clyde the hunting angel must have been looking after him.
Yes, sir. I bet old Clyde was there. Bless him.
Bless him. Well, I knew sooner or later they'd find sooner or later.
Well, I guess this will hose you down along. Come on, Skeeter.
Thanks for the coffee, Mac.
You're welcome.
See you, son.
Who's Clyde the hunting angel?
Old Clyde Creech. I made a whirligig likeness of him last season. One of my best sellers. Yeah, old Clyde was the best hunter McCord's Ferry ever seen. Folks say he could smell game a mile away.
What happened to him?
Well, Clyde was out duck hunting one morning, and a water moccasin dropped into the boat right beside him. Clyde panicked and shot clean through the bottom of the boat. The boat began to sink, and Clyde, who couldn't swim, had only one way out of that boat, and that was to sprout wings. Yeah, his buddies gave him a grand funeral. They buried him with his 12-gauge shotgun. His casket was laid out on a wooden wagon, pulled by half dozen of his prized deer dogs. It was quite a sight.
I bet it was.
Well, anyway, anytime anyone gets off a good shot, they say old Clyde is there, steady in their aim.
Clyde the hunting angel?
Clyde the hunting angel.
I can finish up these Christmas tree stands for you today. Then what else can I do for you?
You can call your dad. I told you last night you'd have to.
Why don't you just give up on me?
Why?
Because my dad's given up on me.
Oh, I doubt that.
He walked out on me, Matt.
And you walked out on him.
So what if I did? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, remember?
Oh, I remember. But you won't know if giving him a taste of his own medicine worked or not unless you give him a call.
And then what?
And then you talk.
Why? So I can tell him he's always right? He's not.
Oh, I doubt he thinks that. He's probably trying hard just to be a father again.
What do you know about it?
What are you afraid of? That he'll leave again?
We used to go camping, hiking, just the two of us. We used to talk. He was a friend.
And he might be that again if you give him a chance.
And he might walk out again, too.
And he might do that. That's the chance you take when you care about someone.
I'm not sure if I still care about my dad.
You didn't care so much. It wouldn't hurt so much.
It hurts like hell, man.
I know. But you got to tell him that. Not me.
Matt? Matt? Oh, there you are. Matt, got me salt.
I got some right over here, Manny
It's
Sue.
one of my Christmas grits.
Christmas grits?
Yeah. You take a heap and help in a hominy, mix in some red and green M&Ms, and there you have it, Christmas grits. It needs a little salt.
Well, I got some right here, Manny Sue.
Forgot to do my Christmas shopping last week and I plumb ran out. Honey, I gotta get this over to the Paulins right away.
Well, how's Hammy doing?
He's all right. Didn't break anything. Just shook him up real good. When we found him at his back porch last week, he said, Maddie Sue, you go on and tell Miss Sarah and Miss Alice there'll be one less fruitcake they have to bake this year. Of course, I told him I'd do nothing of the sort, and he'd be up and around by New Year's. I think he just might do.
Well, here you go.
Thank you, Mac. Say, I see your grandboy's still here. Isn't it nice having some help?
Hi.
Would you like some Christmas grits, honey? I got plenty.
No thanks. I'm saving some room for some pickled pig's feet later.
Oh, boy, God! You're gonna spoil that boy with all the good food.
Well, I just might.
Well, I better get this over to the Paulins right away. Oh, wait! There ain't nothing worse than cold grits. Ain't worth eating if you gotta slice them up with a knife.
Manny Sue?
Yeah?
Manny Sue, what happened to your shoes?
Oh, good heavens! Well, where on earth have they walked off to?
That Manny Sue's a character.
How does she manage to take care of herself?
Well, pretty good. She takes care of herself and the whole town, too. Any time someone slips and breaks a hip, or they have a new baby that won't sleep through the night, or, well, their mother passes away, well, Manny Sue's the first one there. Some of us in town wonder why she bothered to keep a house of her own, because she's always moving in with someone. Yeah, probably that's why all those husbands left her.
All those husbands?
Oh yeah, Maddie Sue's been married 6 times. Kind of sad, really. Maddie Sue has so much love, she doesn't know what to do with it all. Oh, she's fine when she's looking after a whole town, but when she focuses all that energy on just one man, scares him half to death.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know what this town would do without her.
Good morning, Mac.
Oh, good morning, Gabriella. Am I supposed to be so afraid?
No, Mr. Mac. I'm just Sally this morning.
Oh.
Gabriella's just my stage name.
Well, good morning, Sally. What can I do for you today?
I'm off to deliver raspberry jam. Me and Mama made it. Here's a jar with your name on it.
Well, thank you.
Well, I'm off to Miss Alice and Miss Sarah's house.
When you get home, let your daddy know that I got Prancer and Dancer all fixed up.
Oh, do you? You can fix anything, can't you, Mr. Mac? Bye.
Can you really fix anything?
Well, anything but a broken heart.
Mac, oh, just a fellow I wanted to see.
Oh, good morning, Miss Sarah. What can I do for you this morning?
Alice wanted me to see if you could borrow your grandson again just for a little while.
Me?
Yes, Alice let us run out of flour again. Does that surprise you? Anyway, we need to get 30 pounds of flour for Marjorie's, and I'll need some help getting it home. Now, I don't expect you to do it for free. I plan on paying you. How about 35 cents an hour?
Oh, a raise.
You can manage without it for a bit, can't you, Mac?
Well,
Oh, good.
Well, wait a minute, Miss Sarah. I need it over.
Now, don't you worry, Mac. I'll have it back for Christmas.
Christmas?
Yes, ma'am. Mama's having quite a time, you know, with half the kids in town having the chicken pox and all.
Oh, I know, Sally. And isn't it a shame it being Christmas and all?
Yeah, but I've already had them, so I'm okay.
Well, who will you play?
I'm the angel of the Lord.
Oh, that's right. You told me that the other night. Oh, well, you will make a wonderful angel, Sally.
Miss Alice, do you think there are real angels?
Why, of course.
Have you ever seen one?
Oh, I see angels all the time.
You do?
Oh, there are angels all around, Sally. I mean, you don't have on wings or a halo, but you're an angel just the same.
How's that? Just for bringing you some raspberry jam?
No, we're bringing some sunshine with you.
Sunshine?
Yes, your bright eyes are full of sunshine.
They are?
They are.
Well, do you think I could have another cookie?
Oh, help yourself. You know, Sally, I think there are a lot of angels around in disguise. Take, for instance, our old tomcat, Tutti Frutti.
You think Tutti Frutti, the cat, is an angel?
I have my suspicions. Oh, she comes and goes suspiciously. But when she's here, there's a peace that comes over Miss Sarah, one that she wasn't born with. Why, I can even detect a smile every now and then.
A smile?
Believe it or not.
So, I'm an angel. Tutti Frutti's an angel. Who else?
Oh, I think we're all angels, drifting unseen in and out of each other's lives. Oh, we don't have to wear halos or golden wings, but sometimes a slight look, a sideways glance, a chance word can be just as powerful as a voice from heaven. Why, who knows, Sally? Our voices may even be the voices of heaven.
Miss Alice, if I get the chicken pox, will you play the angel of the Lord in the Christmas pageant for me?
Oh, why me, Sally?
Because I think you're an angel in disguise too.
Maybe we all are.
Even Miss Sarah?
Well, I know Miss Sarah can be a grump, but she's an angel too. I'm sure of it. She just needs to polish up her halo every now and then.
Alice!
And I think this might be one of those times.
Alice, I got in the flour, and Marjorie finally got in some eggs. Jamie's bringing them in. Oh, I didn't realize we had company.
Oh, I was just leaving, Miss Sarah.
Sally brought us some raspberry jam. You be sure to tell your mama thank you, you hear?
I will, Miss Alice.
Well, I had a good time visiting with you, Sally.
So did I.
Bye, dear.
Bye.
Just put my eggs here, son, and go around and take Alice hers.
All right.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
I saw Bevo at the store. He said he hasn't had any leads on our fruitcake rustler. Well, I'm not so sure he's trying very hard. I'm not so sure he's trying at all.
Well, maybe he was right. Maybe we miscounted.
I didn't discount.
Well, maybe we really did misplace the fruitcake.
Well, I didn't misplace it.
What are you two going to do with 12 dozen eggs? Make more fruitcakes?
Oh no, we are about to make some eggnog.
What's eggnog?
Oh, heavens, sister. Get the boy an apron. We'll have to show him.
Oh no, not again.
So, you're tall. Sister, didn't you sew this apron yet?
There. Stay on your head.
Now, don't worry. This won't take as long as the fruitcake did last night.
We only have to make 100 gallons.
100 gallons?
It's our contribution to the grand illumination.
And that's tonight.
So we better get busy. Here, you start by cracking a few dozen eggs.
You two never do anything in moderation, do you?
Crack those eggs in a bowl.
Well, how can we when we have a whole town to feed? Now, we add some milk. Yes. And we need some nutmeg. Can almost sing a song to this, can't you? There you go. Oh.
And vanilla extract.
How much do you put in?
Oh, I put a quart or two.
It'll taste okay. Don't you worry.
The mess is still here, sister.
Well, I'll clean it up, Sarah. Don't worry.
Well, if you'd listened to me in the first place, there wouldn't have been a mess.
I said I'll clean it up, sister.
You don't want my help, do you?
Oh, no, Sarah.
That's all right. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, Sarah, please. Sarah.
I don't know why she made such a big deal about it. It's not that big of a mess.
Oh, I know.
Say, what's that contraption?
Oh, it's our angel carousel. Come on around here and take a look at it. Here, do you want to help me a little bit?
Sure.
Papa gave this to us long ago when we were just little girls.
Well, where'd he get it?
He said that an angel gave it to him. Said the angels made it up in heaven in their workshop.
Angels seem to be pretty handy fellows. It's pretty.
Oh, I bet you have a lot of pretty things at your house at Christmas.
No, not really. We don't have time for things like angels and stuff.
Well, if you want to see an angel, you have to make time. Otherwise, you'll never see one.
See one. You see angels?
Oh, of course. I see angels all the time. Do you?
Afraid not.
Oh. Well, if you want to see an angel, you have to know how to attract them.
Attract them? How do you do that?
Well, sometimes it's as easy as lighting one little candle. Ah. There we go. Or two. Or three. Better to light one little candle than to curse the dark.
And you think that lighting a few candles can conjure up some angels?
Why, of course. Just watch.
What?
Just watch. Papa told us long ago that when you light a candle, the angels come and they dance around the angel carousel. The wind from their wings makes the carousel spin. Look, there it goes, round and round and round, dancing on the wings of angels.
Dancing on the wing of angels. Cool. Sorry it took me so long, Mac.
Man, you smell like a whiskey still.
vanilla extract. I've been making eggnog.
I hope you didn't get into it. Skeeter got into Miss Alice and Miss Sarah's eggnog last Christmas, and he didn't wake up until after Groundhog's Day.
I didn't get into it. Not after 8 through the family mixed it in.
Good. I was hoping I wouldn't have to send you home drunk.
You're not really going to send me home, are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't make me send you home.
Oh, here we go. I've been waiting for this lecture.
No lecture. I just think you ought to call your dad. Oh, he might kick and scream at first, but I think he'll understand if you give him a chance.
What do you know about it? You get along fine with your son.
No, I don't.
Then why do you go to Atlanta to see him all the time?
I never go to Atlanta.
What? I thought you go 3 or 4 times a year.
That's what I tell people. I can go off by myself 3 or 4 times a year, so that's what they'll believe. But I never go to Atlanta.
I don't understand.
My son and I don't get along at all. Oh, everyone in town doesn't know it, but it's true. We had a falling out. We never got along after his mother died. I tried so hard to forget her. Christmas was the worst. That's why I started selling trees to get out of the house during the holidays. Rick hated it. He said, I let everyone else in town pick the best tree on the lot, and I ended up with the worst one. Well, he was right. Then when he went off to college, things didn't get any better. Then one day, we had a stupid fight about that stupid war in Vietnam. He escaped the draft, but he said that was unfair. So he demonstrated, burned his draft card, got arrested, went to prison. A matter of principle, he said. Worked in a prison hospital for 2 years.
What happened when he got out?
Well, I didn't want anyone in town to know where he'd been, so I told him, don't come back here.
And he never did?
No. Oh, he did okay for himself. I think he wanted to prove he didn't need my help. He worked his way through college, med school. But I heard from him a few times after that, but I never heard what I wanted to hear.
You wanted an apology.
Yep.
And you never got one.
Nope.
And then what happened?
Well, he got married a few years later, and I got an invitation to the wedding, but I didn't go. And then when my real grandson James was born, I thought, well, I think we both thought that this was our chance at a new start. So Rick brought James to McCord's Ferry a couple of times when he was a toddler. Then Rick said he wanted everybody in town to know where he'd been and what he'd done. He was tired of living a lie. Well, I told him that was water over the dam. And then we had another stupid fight. After that, we just gave up. We don't talk anymore.
From the time my dad came home, I wanted to tell him how glad I was that he was finally back. But somehow, I just couldn't. I couldn't tell anyone, not even myself.
Well, you told me. That's a start. Now you've got to tell him.
What about you and your son? You've given up. You don't try.
It's too late for us. Oh, not that I don't think about it all the time. Every Christmas, I call directory assistants in Atlanta just to make sure Rick's number hasn't changed. But, well...
You never call.
I never call. Jamie, you...
Hey, y'all ain't gonna be late for the grand illumination, are you?
Come on, it's about to start. This is one thing you don't want to miss, son. You must really outdone yourself this time.
Miss Alice and Miss Sarah have eggnog for everybody, and we've got some of Betty Jane's cookies for everybody.
There's enough for everybody.
Oh, sister, it feels just like Christmas.
Oh, it feels cold to me.
Why are you ruining the moment?
How much eggnog have you had?
Oh, just a cup or two or three. But right now, I feel like I'm dancing on the wings of raindrops.
How much eggnog have you had?
A cup or two, maybe.
Don't you remember?
No.
You don't remember anything anymore, do you?
Well, what about you?
What do you mean? What about me?
Well, you are sour, sister.
Sour? How can you call me sour? Am I sour?
You certainly are. And what's more than that, you make things sour for everyone around you.
I've never seen anyone so mean and spiteful as you are tonight, sister.
Well, have you looked in the mirror lately?
You're tipsy, Alice. You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm saying. And I should have said it a long time ago. Oh, you are a mean old coot, Sarah. And the more someone cares about you, the meaner you are to them.
You don't care about me.
How can you say that? Why on earth would I stay with someone as ornery as you all this time if I didn't care about you?
The reason that you stayed with me all these years is because you wanted to get your hands on my half of the recipe.
I already know your half of the recipe.
What?
Butter, sugar, eggs, some flour, milk, golden raisins, apricot, citron, and a bunch of bound-up pecans.
How did you get your hands on my half of the recipe? Mama never wanted you to have it.
Oh, Mama had nothing to do with it. I split it up myself.
You did what?
Oh, Sarah, when Mama died, you lost the best friend you had in the world. When she died, a part of you disappeared too. You and Mama had something special. Oh, and after that, you started closing yourself off from the world. Splitting the house in two. Making war on everyone who cared about you.
You don't care about me.
And then you quit speaking to me. And I couldn't bear it. So I made up the story about the recipe. That way I knew that once a year we'd be on speaking terms. When we bake fruitcakes.
You did what?
I split the recipe.
But my copy was in Mama's own hand.
Yours was her original copy. Mine was a duplicate.
The
now. I know it. We don't have anything to fight about.
Oh, we'll find something to fight about.
Do you mean it?
Of course I mean it. It wouldn't be Christmas without us fighting, would it?
Oh, sister!
Now, okay, don't go on so, sister. We better get you inside. Maybe better Jane can give us some coffee. I think we need to sober you up.
Well, never a dull moment, McCord's Ferry.
Yeah, those ladies are something else. This whole Christmas has been something else. Buster the Christmas Hog, Skeeter the Shakespearean Fisherman, Clyde the Hunting Angel, 1,000 fruitcakes, and 2 old ladies dancing on the wings of angels 1 minute and ready to slug it out the next.
And you thought you were getting away from it all.
Yeah, if I told anyone what I'd seen and heard in the last 48 hours, they'd lock me in the loony bin. The worst part of it all is, I wish I lived here.
Well, you fit right in.
Gee, thanks.
You'll have a lot of tales to tell when you go home.
You're not going to send me home, are you?
Jamie, I want you to call home.
No.
If you don't, I will.
How are you going to do that? You don't even know my last name.
It's Jameson.
How do you know that?
You're famous. Small story in the paper today, on the back page. I put 2 and 2 together. Won't be long before someone else does.
Damn.
Jamie, let me take you home.
No.
I called your father
When?
this afternoon.
You had no right.
I had a responsibility. I asked him to let me try and talk you into giving him a call yourself. And if I couldn't do that, I told him I'd bring you home myself.
Well, you lied to him, because you're not taking me home.
You leave me with no choice.
You don't leave me much of a choice either.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know.
Jamie, don't do this.
I'm out of here.
They'll pick you up on the road.
Then I'll ride off the road at night. They'll never find me.
Jamie, listen to me.
I'm not listening to an old geezer like you. Where's my bike?
It's in the shed, behind the barn.
Thanks.
Some old geezer put it there.
Look, I appreciate all you've done for me, Mac. I didn't mean to...
Look, there's people in this town that are on your side, son. Be sensible.
I've been in McCord's Ferry too long to be sensible. I gotta go.
Jamie, please, listen.
And so Joseph went up from Galilee unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be taxed with Mary his wife.
Come on, Joseph. Let's go get taxed.
Okay, dear.
But there was no room at the inn.
There's no room at the inn.
There's no room, Joseph.
Oh my!
And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Yeah?
Give me some swaddling clothes.
And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger.
Someday, that little fella of mine will be a fisher of men.
And there were wise men in the fields? Little Skeeter, the wise men aren't supposed to be here until after the shepherds.
Well, maybe we took a shortcut.
Little Skeeter.
You want to go back?
Oh no, it's all right, just stay. We'll go ahead. And the wise men brought gifts, gold, and myrrh, and shotgun shells. Little Skeeter!
You don't know how this fine frankincense?
Oh, all right, maybe no one will notice. Anyway, there were in that same country shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them and said,
Behold, John, fear not, for I bring you glad tidings of great joy.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David,
A Savior.
which is Christ the Lord.
Sue, I'll keep that one for myself. Kind of a tradition, I end up with the worst tree on the lot.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right, well, how much is that?
Oh, no charge since it's Christmas Eve, Maggie Sue. Just take this tree home and enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Matt. Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas. Good evening, ladies. What brings you out so late?
Well, we were delivering the last of our fruitcakes, but we slid back there on the ice and the basket kind of spilled, so.
And we just thought we'd check in to see if you'd heard anything.
No, I haven't heard anything. I called his dad, and he hasn't heard anything either. You know, I should have kept him here until his folks could come get him.
Well, you did what you thought was best, Mac.
It's a long ride back to Columbia, especially on a bicycle.
Well, the highway patrol's looking for him too, and they haven't seen him either.
Oh, I just can't believe that nice young man stole our fruitcake.
Well, I wanted you to know so you wouldn't worry about any return visits from the fruitcake rustler.
Oh, thank you, Mac. We appreciate that. It really puts our minds at rest, but I do hope he'll get home safely.
Oh, maybe a little angel will watch over him.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Well, you'll call us if you hear anything, won't you, Mac?
Oh, I will. First thing.
Well, thank you, Mac, and we'll be getting that fruitcake and...
The recipe.
The recipe?
Yes, we've decided to give the recipe to everyone in town this year.
Comes the time to pass things on.
Merry Christmas, Mac.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Never thought I'd see the day. Well, looks like it's just you and me, kid.
Well, I see you saved the ugliest tree on the lot for me.
What are you doing here?
I got an invitation.
An invitation?
Yep, from some kid.
From some kid?
Yep. He said to tell you that he got home all right.
Huh. How about that? You came all the way from Atlanta to tell me that?
Yeah. He said to tell you and remind you what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Huh. He said that, did he?
Yep.
Well, what else did he say?
He said to tell you that you're a fruitcake.
Huh. And what did you say?
I said, I know.
A fruitcake, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
I brought you a present.
A present?
A Christmas present.